All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that misses. And this one is off and running.
No strikes.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Mookie retired, 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Shohei Ohtani.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Freddie Freeman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Sale, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And a swing and a miss. Sale off to a great start. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Freeman over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here is Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
Pajes in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Foul ball there. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. That one is hammered right field, way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Sale back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Olsen snags it, and there are 2 outs.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Max Muncy. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And it's fouled away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs, bases empty. Next offering upstairs. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. And there's a foul ball. Yamamoto winds and deals. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That is second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Fouled off. He was late.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hernandez makes the catch, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Chop to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Popped up. Allen puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, that hit him. And he beats it. He's safe. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Barnes off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Headed down the line, and that drops foul. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed. And that one in the air center field. Pajes should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back at Truist Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mookie Betts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Betts, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Teoscar Hernandez. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Sale delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sale ready. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Betts over at second. Freeman on at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's too low. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He popped out his first time. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be 2. Albies to second. Onto Olsen. That's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So here's Riley now. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner on the go. Cut out and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Out to short. Bats up with it. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. In the dirt. Ball one. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air. Muncy. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Braves go down quietly. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Sale back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. Slice the other way and foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back here in Atlanta, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to first. And that's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So up next, Eli White. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting,
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Barnes down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 1 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. And we're back, digging in, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's to third. Riley. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Now he breaks his bat, but foul. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Line drive. And no one can get there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped. And that's the 3rd out. So back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. That one fouled off. Yoan. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes Eddie Rosario. Fly to center his first time. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
fights it off. He'll see another. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And now, Michael Harris the second. To second, there's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout. We go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Ball to strike. That's to third. Riley fires to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer preparing to come on if needed. Montero warming up as well. Oh, and 2 now. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Hernandez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And another ball.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's down, a base hit. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the bump, Aaron Bummer. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here is Michael Conforto. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now a chance for Shohei Ohtani.
That missed.
Oh, he
ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
that's up.
missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Bomber deals. Hit in the air, left field. Harris after it. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball to right. And it drops in.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that's down and away. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. This one in the dirt. Riley into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Yamamoto sends him packing.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Riley, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Tosses to first, and Olsen is set down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's a strike.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
This one in the air right field, and that's a fair ball. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And that's fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy sizing this one up. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bummer back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rafael Montero, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Lined into right. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit on the ground to short. Allen. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Late with the swing there.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way. Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Alex Verdugo.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 3.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pass. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Action in the pen down there. Spencer Schwellenbach getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. That one to first. Olsen takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now that third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
No ball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Montero fires. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Verdugo calls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Michael Conforto.
So digging in, Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. White makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, last chance for the home team. Here comes.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-run game, bottom 9. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes rings it in. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ozuna stands in here, takes ball one low. This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Trying to send this to extra innings. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. On to Hernandez, and Albies is retired. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bases empty, one away here in extra innings. The 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. White on his way over. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's Mookie Betts. Infield shifted to the pull side. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for safe, and that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. That's through there for a strike.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave one. Back here in Atlanta, we're in extras here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. That clips the corner.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you're going to break it.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball line to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate.
You really can't argue too much with them sending him home, trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. But great defense right there keeps this game alive. That is a big-time play.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. To the left side, but it is well foul. Two outs. Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one fouled off. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one out to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Muncy in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
2 on, 1 out. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Fought off foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Little chopper rolls foul. Two on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Conforto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Hernandez headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, safe. And they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Raisel Iglesias won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a lefty out of the pen, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Betts. That clips the corner. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We are in the 11th. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and Betts is gone. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
The batter now, Austin Riley. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. This could end it. And the 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The Braves trailing by 3. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Yeah, man, I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. A laser to left. It's 5-4.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So to and I think Dave Roberts is coming out.
Los Angeles. Number 57.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
White, the next to hit,
outside.
takes outside.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. To the right side, Freeman. And that is the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.